Hello everyone, this is Arthur from Joyshan Machinery. Today I'm going to show you how to do the installation, operation and maintenance of the automatic French fries production line. This is the first machine, elevating conveyor. It is for elevating the fresh potatoes into the next machine. And this is the second machine, potato peeling machine. It is for peeling the potatoes. And this is the third machine, the picking line. It is for removing the defective potatoes manually. And this is the fourth machine, French fries cutting machine. It is for cutting the potatoes into French fries. And this is the fifth machine, pre-washing elevator. It is for pre-washing the French fries and elevating the fries into the next machine. And the next machine is a French fry sorting machine. It is for removing the small pieces. And the next machine is a bubble washing machine. It is for washing off the surface starch of the French fries. And the next machine is a blanching machine. It is for blanching the French fries and maintaining the original color. And the next machine is the vibrating dewatering machine. It is for removing the surface water and distributing the French fries evenly. And the next machine is air drying line. It is for the dewatering purpose for the French fries. And the next machine is elevating conveyor. It is for elevating the French fries into the next machine. And the next machine is a continuous frying machine. It is for frying the French fries. And the next machine is the vibrating deoiling machine. It is for removing the surface oil of the French fries. And the next machine is air drying line. It is for deoiling and cooling purpose for the French fries. And this is the last machine, elevating conveyor. It is for elevating the French fries into the freezing machine. Now I will start from the first machine, the elevating conveyor. When you receive this machine, you need to put it at the proper place. And then you need to adjust these 4 feet at the bottom. Adjust the 4 feet to contact the floor, so the machine will not move. This is electric control box. Now I will show you the cable connection. You need to connect the main cable here. And then power on. Close the electric box. Press the start button. And check the running of the belt. While adjusting the speed during the operation, press the acceleration button is to increase the speed. And this button is to slowing down the speed. If there's an emergency, press this button and the machine will stop. And this is the power indicator. This is the transducer panel. Normally, no need to adjust this panel. It connects with the transducer inside. Now you can put the potatoes into the feeding hopper, and the operator should make sure the feeding is even. And you can also adjust the speed of the belt by operating the transducer here. Now I will show you how to do the maintenance for the machine. Every week you should check all the connection inside the electric control box. We need to check the button. And also you need to tighten these bolts. If this fuse is broken, open here and take the old one and replace with a new one. If something falling inside, you can clean them out from this hose. After long time using, the belt may be loose. You need to adjust this tensioning device here to tighten the belt. You need to add gear oil to the reducer every year. This is the gear oil adding port. Every year, you can open it and check if there's enough gear oil inside. If it's not enough, you can add some gear oil, but not too full.
This is potato washing and peeling machine. When you receive it, just put it in proper place so that it can connect with the first elevator. Adjust this 4 feet to touch your ground. And then connect the cable here to connect the water pipe, and here to connect the pipe to drain out the wastewater. Turn on the speed of the screw. We can adjust the discharging speed. Here is the hand wheel. Please remember, you can only adjust it when the screw is running. No operation when stopped. Clockwise, faster. Counterclockwise, slower. For first time using, we suggest you to adjust the screw speed, the slowest speed. According to your different potatoes, make it faster or slower. Now we can start to test the peeling machine. First, start the elevator. When this area is full of potatoes, stop it. Turn on the brush rollers. Open the water. After several minutes peeling, turn on the screw. And you can adjust the discharging speed according to the peeling effect. When potatoes comes out, turn on the first elevator and adjust the speed to make sure it can continuously working. When you finish one shift, you need to open these 2 doors to take out the waste. After long time using, the brushes may fall down to one side. At this time, you need to heat it with hot water. It will recover. For these 2 reducers, if you cannot see oil from this window, you need to add gear oil from here, and also this one from here. Normally once a year.
Now I will show you how to do the maintenance for the transmission part. For this pulley belt, after long time using, it may be loose. You need to adjust this bolt to make it tight. For the chain belt, it may be loose after long time using. You need to adjust this bolt to make it tight. You also need to add lubricating grease on the chains every half month to 1 month. For all these bearings, they all need to be added lubricating oil every 3 months.
This is our new potato washing and peeling machine. This is the control box. This one to turn on the brush roller. Stop the brush roller. Turn on the screw. Stop the screw. This one to control the screw speed through transducer. Open the control box. Connect the cable here. Compared to old machine, this new design is open. You can collect the waste at any time, and it is movable.
This is the picking line. After you receive the picking line, you put the picking line near the peeling machine. Put the picking line on the level ground and screw this 4 feet to support the machine. Make sure it stable with the machine work. Now I will introduce how to connect the power supply. Connect the supply here. After connect power supply, press this button. The machine will work. Worker will stand both inside of the machine and picking out qualified potatoes and deliver the good potato to next cutting machine. You can adjust the proper speed of the belt by these two buttons. If something falling down, we can put it out from this hood. If the belt loose, we can tighten it here. The fuse replacement same as the elevator. The motor and reducer maintenance same as the elevator.
Next, we go to the French fries cutting machine. Because this production line has two sets of French fries cutting machine, so we place these two machines like this. They are connecting with the picking line by this sliding chute. When you receive this machine, you need to put it at the proper place and then connect the cable with power supply and then press the start button and check the rotation direction of the machine to make sure it is the same with the discharging direction. If it is not, you need to switch any two of the wires here. During the operation, make sure the potatoes go to the machine one by one and check the discharging side. Make sure all the French fries will fall to the water tank. Now I will show you how to do the maintenance for the French fries cutting machine. After a long time using, the belt may be loose. You need to take off the cover and check the belt. You can replace it or tension it. If you want to cut other sides, you need to change the blade. Remove this blade. Before installing the new blade, you need to adjust here to make sure this distance is the same to this distance between two blades. These blades are very sharp, so please be very careful when you're replacing the blades. Now we have come to the pre-washing elevator. After you receive this machine, you need to put it at the proper place. And then you need to adjust this 4 feet at the bottom to contact the ground to make sure the machine is stable. Then you need to connect this wastewater drainage port and this overflow gap to one pipeline. You need to connect the main cable here. This port can be connected with a freshwater pipe. Now I will show you how to operate this machine. First, you need to fill clean water into this tank and then press the start button. And you can adjust the operating speed of the belt by pressing these buttons. Please remember, do not open the water supply for this pipe during the operation. It is only for the cleaning purpose. You need to change the water every 8 hours, and you can clean up the waste from this port. For the maintenance of the control box and the motor and reducer, it is the same with the elevating conveyor. Every week you need to check the belt. If it is loose, you can take off this cover and you will find the tensioner to tension the belt.
This is a fries sorting machine. When you receive it, Put the machine in the proper place to connect with the previous machine. Adjust this forefeet to touch your ground to make sure it is stable when walking. Connect the cable. Turn on the switch to see whether the brush roller rotating direction is correct. If reversed, you need to exchange any two wires. When walking, no need to connect the water pipe. This spring system is only used to clean the machine. Here, you need to put a tank to collect the waste. Different from the potato peeling machine, these nylon brushes are soft, no damage to the fries. The gap between each roller is fixed. And after long time using, the nylon brushes may fall down to one side. Then you need to heat it with hot water. They will recover. Every 3 months, you need to open the cover on both sides to add the lubrication oil on the bearings. For the chains, you need to add lubrication grease every month. This is a bubble washing machine. When you receive it, please put it in proper place to connect with the previous machine. Adjust this forefeet to touch your ground. Make it stable when walking. Here is the overflow pot. Here, and also here is for wastewater. For these 3 places, you need to connect a wastewater pipe. Here, you need to connect a fresh water pipe for second time washing. Connect the cable here. And this is the protector. If your electricity connection is reversed, it will be a red light. At this time, you need to exchange any two wires. After connecting the cable, let's begin to test the machine. First, let's release the emergency stop, and then turn on the delivery. You can see the belt is begin moving. Here we can adjust the belt speed, make it faster, and this is slower. Now we need to fill the tank with water. You can take a fresh water pipe to fill the tank directly. And you need to make the water level 10 centimeters higher than the belt. Now let's test the water recycling pump. Turn on this water pump switch. Water will come out from the spring nozzle. Next, let's test the air blower. Turn on this switch. You can see the water in bubbling. This is the air inlet pipe. Never block it, and you need to clean it in time. For these 3 functions, bubble, water recycling pump, and delivery, you can turn on all of them or any of them separately. If there is any emergency in working, press this button. The machine will stop working. This is a filter system. If there is much waste, you can take them out and take it out to clean. You need to change the water every 6 to 8 hours. Firstly, drain out the waste water and also take out the waste here. Use a high water pressure gun to flush the inside. If you want to totally clean the inside of the machine, this is an automatic lifting system to help you lift up the belt. Let me show you. Lift in a proper place. Then we need to put this safety bar here. You can see it is very safe. Now the worker can clean the inside. After cleaning, you can take it out and put the belt down. Now we put down the belt. Now I will show you how to do the maintenance. You need to check the belt every week. If it is loose, you need to adjust these two tensioners on both sides. About the control box and the motor, it is same as previous machine. If your factory is very cold in winter, when the machine is not in use, please remember to drain out the water to make sure there is no water in the pump.
This is the electric heating blanching machine. When you receive this machine, you need to put it at a proper place and make sure it connects with the bubble washing machine very well. Then you need to adjust these feet at the bottom to make sure the machine is stable. Now let's go to another side for connecting the waste pipes. You need to connect waste pipe here, here, and here. Also, you need to connect the chimney here. Now you need to connect the cable with the power supply. This is the main cable connection. And this is the phase sequence protector. You must make sure this light is green before testing the machine. If it is red, you need to switch any two of the cables here. Now I will show you how to operate this machine. First, you need to release emergency stop button. Then press the start button to start the power. You can see all these indications is on. And next, you will need to set up the temperature here. As we can see on this temperature panel, this is the present value, which is 32.9 degrees, and this is the set value. For blanching, we need 95 degrees. So you can set the set value to 95 degrees or 100 degrees. Now I will show you how to set it to 100 degrees. First, you need to press the set button and move to next digit and make it 0. And move to next digit, make it 0. And the last digit is 100, so you make it 1. And press set. And this is 100 degrees. Next, you need to check the operation of the mesh belt. Start the operation by this button and check the operation. You can also adjust the speed of the mesh belt by this button. This is to reduce the speed, and this is for increasing the speed. You can see this number. If everything is okay, then we can move to the next step. Stop the mesh belt. Next, you need to fill the water into the tank. First, press the raise button to raise the cover. And you can use a water pipe to fill the fresh water into the tank. And make sure the water level is 10 to 15 centimeters higher than the mesh belt. After filling the water, decline the cover. Press the decline button. Now you can start the heating. First, switch on these buttons to start the heating tube. There are 4 groups of heating tube and check the temperature. When the present value is same to the set value, you can start the mesh belt delivery. Then we can fill the French fries into the blanching machine. Now I will show you how to do the maintenance for the blanching machine. When you finish the work every day, you need to drain all the wastewater out from the discharging port on the other side. And you also need to lift the mesh belt and clean the inside. It is the same with the bubble washing machine. For the maintenance of control box, motor, reducer, and the mesh belt, it is also the same with the bubble washing machine.
This is a vibrating dewater machine. When you receive the machine, please put it in proper place to connect with the function machine. And also, to protect this bracket, we will use a rod to fix it when transported. So, before using, you need to remove it. And also, here you need to connect with a waste pipe. You need to fix this 4 feet with foundation bolts on the ground. Then connect the cable. Start the machine. About the maintenance, you need to check the foundation bolts every week. And here, you can open these 2 covers to adjust the vibration amplitude. That's all for this machine.
This is air dewatering machine. When you receive this machine, first you need to put it at a proper place and make sure connecting with this machine. And then you need to adjust these feet at the bottom to make the whole machine stable on the ground. Next, you need to connect the pipe with this wastewater discharging port. And next, you need to connect the cable with the power. This is the main cable connection. Now you can start testing the machine. First, release the emergency stop and press the start button for the mesh belt. And you can adjust the speed by screwing this button. You can see this is slowing down. You can see the number is decreasing. And this is speeding up. You can see the number is increasing and the speed is increasing. And next, you can start the fans. If there's any emergency, you can press this emergency stop button. All these fans are separated into 2 groups. The first fan and the third fan is one group, and the second fan is the fourth one is another group. They can all work together, or any of them can work separately. If you feel the wind is too strong, you can cover part of the air inlet. You can also adjust the height of the fans and angle by adjusting these 2 bolts. For the maintenance of the control box, motor, and reducer, they are all the same with the previous machine. You need to check the mesh belt every week. If it is loose, take off this cover on both sides, and you will find the tensioners. Adjust these tensioners to tension the belts. This is the stainless steel belt elevating conveyor. When you receive this machine, you need to put it at the proper place and fix the feet at the bottom to make the machine stable. Next, you need to connect the cable with the power. This is the main power connection. Next, we can test the machine. First, release the emergency stop and press the start button. You can adjust the speed by these two buttons. This one is increasing the speed. We can see the number is increasing. This one is for slowing down. Keep pressing it and the speed is reducing and number is also reducing. If there's any emergency, press the emergency stop and the machine will stop. If anything falling down, you can clean them up from this hose. And after a long time using, this mesh belt may be loose. You can adjust the tensioners on both sides to tension the belts. For the maintenance of the control box, motor, and reducer, they are the same with the previous machine. This is the electric heating continuous frying machine. When you receive this machine, you need to put it at the proper place and make sure it connects with a conveyor. And then you need to put this control cabinet beside the machine. And you need to put the oil tank on the other side. And also you need to put the vacuum filter on the other side of the machine. Now I will show you how to connect the frying machine and the oil tank. We will prepare this stainless steel pipe for you. You need to use that pipe to connect this port to this port and this lower port to this lower port. And then you need to connect this vacuum filter to this frying machine by using this pipe from this port to this port and connect this port to this port like this. And also you need to connect with oil pipe here and here. And you need to connect the chimney here. And next, you need to connect the cable with the power supply. Open the door of the control cabinet. And this is the main cable connection. And also, you need to connect zero line here. This is the control box of the vacuum filter. You need to put it on the wall. Also, you need to connect the power input here. Now I will show you how to operate this machine. First, you need to release emergency stop button and then switch on the alarm and press the startup button. You can see this touch screen is starting. You can select the language here. This is English. We can also customize Spanish, French, and other languages as per your requirement. This is the home page, and we can set up all the parameters here. And we can monitor the operation of the machine on this screen. And we touch this button to back to the home page. And also we can set up the temperature here. In this part, you can control all the functions, and the red button means close. For example, if we start a conveyor, you press this button and the conveyor starts operation. We can also adjust the operation speed here. This conveyor speed is increasing. Then we stop it. This is the bottom scraping device. It can remove the oil residues of the inside. Press it on, and we will see how it works. And also, the mesh belt and the frame can be lifted for inside cleaning. It's the same like the blanching machine. We can operate this function by pressing this button and decline. Please also remember there's a waste oil outlet in front of the machine, and you can also take out this screen for cleaning. Now let's go to the other side. First, we need to open this valve and this valve during the frying procedure. You need to open this valve. And open this valve. Because the oil is circulating in the frying machine, and this oil pump is on while frying. When the daily frying work is finished, you need to pump out all the oil into the oil tank. First, close this valve. And then open this valve and this valve. Also, we need to stop the vacuum filter and close this valve and close this valve. And then power on the pump. When the cleaning is finished, we need to pump the oil back. You need to close this valve, close this valve, open this valve, and open this valve, and open this valve. And then power on the pump, so your oil will be back to the fryer. Also, for the maintenance of the control cabinet, the motor, reducer, and the belt tension, it is the same with the blanching machine. For the maintenance of the oil filter, first open the cover. If you can't open it, open this pressure relief valve to release the pressure. Then remove this part and replace the oil filter paper with new one. Then close it. That's all for the frying machine.
This is a vibrating deoiling machine. All are the same as the vibration dewatering machine.
This is the cooling and deoiling line. For the operation and the maintenance, it is the same with the air dewatering line. This elevated conveyor is the last machine before the French fries go into the freezer. For the operation and the maintenance, it is the same with another stainless steel belt conveyor machine.